The Super 16 Sports Final.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Week 8 of the Super 16 Sports Final. Courtney Harrison here with Eve Hernandez tonight. Steve Lloyd is off.
So glad to join you tonight, Courtney. We'll also hear from Jim Coles in a little bit for tonight's Super 16 matchup of the week between 5th-ranked Shamokin and 11th-ranked Lewisburg. A battle between the two undefeated District 4 teams.
Lewisburg was unsuccessful with an onside kick to start the game, and that gave a short field to the Indians for a Kem Clinton 3-yard touchdown, and it's 7-0 Shamokin. Late second quarter, quarterback Logan Steele with a 4-yard touchdown pass to Chase Pencil. It's now 17-3 Shamokin. Final minute of the half, time enough for Lewisburg quarterback Chase Wenrick to go up to sophomore Jalen Walker, 40-yard reception to the 28. Then Cohen Hoover with his second field goal, and Lewisburg is down 17-6 at the half. Third quarter, Wenrick again deep to Walker, this time for 39 yards, and the Green Dragons are back in business. Quinn Michaels cashes in from 3 yards out. The 2-point conversion is denied, so it's a 17-12 game. Late third quarter, Indians looking for an insurance score, but a bad snap ends the threat as Lewisburg's Tyler Downs recovers the fumble at the 32. Fourth, Green Dragons go for the lead. Wenrick's deep pass is intercepted by Pencil at the 5-yard line. Shamokin Ariat wins it 17-12. Jim Coles has more with the winners.
So a very strong effort from the Lewisburg Green Dragons, but in the end, it's Shamokin going for another win. Talk about the start. You won the game, I think, in the first half.
Our guys are gritty. You know, we're battle tested. We've had a few games now where teams are throwing their best shot at us. But our guys are battle tested. We're big and physical up front, and we just try to wear on teams for 4 quarters. So we did what we needed to do to get a win, and now we're 8-0.
Pencil does a little bit of everything. I didn't see him in the marching band, but pretty much interception to solve the game there. A touchdown, a field goal. What's it mean to have a multi-purpose guy like that?
On that interception, that's an all-state player making an all-state play.
All credit to my coaches. Those guys they've worked us all season, and my mindset is if they asked me to do something, I need to do it for the best of the team.
You make a play in the sideline with a little help, and then you make the interception the very next play. Did you read that pass coming deep across the middle?
Absolutely. So I have all trust in my secondary. I looked out there and saw they were one-on-one with the receiver that had quite a game for Lewisburg.
Another great performance on 3 facets of the game. 8-0, getting ready for Loyalsock at Mount Carmel. From Shamokin, I'm Jim Coles, News One 16 Sports.
And here are some other scores from a District 4. Our number 1 team, the Troy Trojans, defeat North Penn Manfield 56-13. And number 2, Danville, defeats Loyalsock 28-3.
Number 7, Mount Carmel area 49-20 over Central Mountain. And number 10, Jersey Shore against Penwood. That was rescheduled to Saturday at 7.
Third-ranked Scranton Prep sits atop the Lackawanna League standings. The Cavs only lost this season from an out-of-state team from New York. This week they've got the Spartans from Mid-Valley, who welcomed the return of one of their star players and running back Jacob Lesher. Prep trying to improve to 7-1 against the 5-2 Spartans. On their first drive, quarterback Lewis Paris quickly finds Will McPartland on the check down. McPartland turns upfield, breaks the tackle, and is taken down after a nice first down gain. A few plays later, Paris will take it in himself, and the Cavs lead 7-0. On to their next drive, Paris helps the run game chunk their way down the field again. And then after that, he'll hand it off to McPartland and let him do the rest. He delivers the hit stick into the end zone. Prep leads 14-0. Cavs keep their feet on the gas. Paris finds the gap, spins off the defense, and he'll give the Cavs a 21-0 lead into the half. Scranton Prep comes away with a 28-0 win over Mid-Valley.
Number 14, Valley View taking on Delaware Valley. The Warriors with the ball first, making quick work of moving downfield. Mike Ayuzolino across midfield and looking like he's going to take it all the way to score. But wait, the ball comes loose as he's taken down and his teammates recover. Close call for Del Val, and they're able to score early. Ayuzolino driving it in for the short yard touchdown, 7-0 Warriors. Valley View's turn, Zach Swolinski goes over the middle to Beyond McLean, who hurdles into the end zone to score, and the game was tied at 7. Second quarter, Cougars trail by 3. A low snap to Swolinski. He's able to scoop it up and with no one downfield, using his legs to go 11 yards for the first down. Then from the 4-yard line, Swolinski keeps it and he goes in for the touchdown. Cougars are able to regain the lead 14-10. Then Valley View with the ball again, able to chip away with big plays. Swalinski again sacrificing himself for a big gain and a first down. The Cougars will then punch it in for a one-yard touchdown. Valley View goes on to win it 35-25 over Delaware Valley.
The Chargers of Carbondale on the road to Taylor to take on Riverside. Quarterback Cole Bichetti handing it off to Francisco Roman. Roman will take it 12 yards for the first down. Later on 4th down, Bichetti trying to find an open Charger. Instead, that ball is intercepted, and the Vikings will take it all the way back to the 30-yard line. Then later on, quarterback Chase Tadonio is going to find a wide open Jared Jackson. Jackson is going to take the 10-yard pass. Good enough for a first down. This drive going so long it extends into the 4th quarter. Vikings in need of a first down. Tadonio throws it long, finds Nijay Scott Holt for a 30-yard pass. Then from the 3, Tadonio will take it in himself, leaping over the line for the tutty. Vikings go on to get the win at home, 17-8.
It was a trip south for the Susquehanna Sabres in a big matchup as they take on the 6-1 Lackawanna Trail Lions. Trail's first possession of the game, they rely on running back Demetrius Douglas, who picks up 18 yards on this run. 2 plays later, Tyler Jervis would break through the middle, rushing 5 yards for the touchdown. The Sabres do get on the board with a William Marcy breakaway into the end zone 4-6, but Trail was up by 1 in the second. The Lions opened the floodgates, scoring twice in under 7 minutes. The Lions coming away with a dominant 49-12 victory, climbing to 7-1. When we come back, we check in on a Schuylkill League matchup.
The Miners and the Green Wave, both in the countdown this season. Who would come out victorious? Those highlights next on the Super 16 Sports Final.